Hi everyone, I'm JD. Welcome back to my channel. So here is another journal that I've made. This time I made it out of a paper bag, and it's just got this beautiful pattern or design on it with these vintage type of ads. And yeah, it was really inspiring me, so I turned it into a journal. Here is a black ribbon closure or lace. It's so pretty. Thought it worked really well with the black on here, and I was inspired to create go with the vintage theme. So there's a lot of authentic vintage ephemera in here, and then I was inspired by the black as well, so there's more black in here and a contrast of black and white plus the coffee dye papers for the vintage look. And then it just became a bit more eclectic. There's lots of handmade goodies in there, and so I'm calling this I think I'm calling it the Vintage Eclectic Bag Journal. So you can see it's a bag from Typo, and I love this little bird here, and there's this great large pocket here, so I'll show you what goodies are in there afterwards. Let's do a flip through first. So I've used some piano paper, of course, at the start for the first page with the black contrasting stitching. Love that page, and I love this size too. It's this nice large size, kind of similar to the envelope journals that I love making. So yeah, it's just a really lovely size. And look at this grunged up coffee dyed envelope pocket that I made, again with sewing, and inside this is one of the vintage tags from Kylie from Paper Daisy Journals. I'll link her shop below, and that just tucks into there, into that window pocket. How cute is that? I love it, and I love this contrasting of the grunginess, which I wanted to put in this journal to capture that, go with that darker theme here of the black on the brown. So I've got some flashcards as well. These are so fun. I love flashcards. I'm always looking for those at op shops now. And this beautiful page here, so this is where you get the more eclectic part of the journal. There's a tiny bit of colour in it, so that's just a gorgeous image. And I love these illustrations here that ties in more with the cover here. And it's from a nursery rhyme book, which is kind of cool. Ledger paper, and then my inspiration as well, because I'm using a bag for the cover, I tried to put lots of bags in as the pages. So here's one of them, one of these gusseted bags. I love these bags because they just open so nicely. And here is an authentic vintage postcard from my collection that I got while I was in Melbourne. So this one, you've got lots of writing space on the back. And I've got a tag here, another one from Paper Daisy Journals. And yeah, this journal is similar to the one that I made myself out of that envelope. This is authentic ephemera as well, vintage ephemera. How cool is that? I chose this one because it has that little flourish there with the black and the white. Again, I chose this bag to go with that black theme as well. So really cool. I love it, and I love the sounds. I've actually done a paper sounds only video of this too, because this journal just worked really well for that with all these bags and all the papers. So there's vintage ledger paper in here for more journaling space. Love this page. So I was just playing around and getting different effects, and it's just so crinkly, these pages especially. And then we've got some of this doily, which is a nice contrast on this paper bag, so you can slide bigger things in here. And it's just one of my handmade stitched envelopes with the music paper, again black and white. I thought that went well with the, the theme here. And then I've just got a bit of authentic vintage ephemera again here. Just, yeah, I'm loving this writing. How cool is that? It's kind of old style gothic writing in a way, which again I thought worked well with the black theme. Again, choosing a black and white page here, and colouring in page, more vintage ledger paper, and there's a little tuck spot there, and this precious vintage ephemera, so photograph. And I love this especially. I like this better than the front. Oh, look at that gorgeous writing. That is just so pretty. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of photos of people in journals, but it's still fun. This page here from an address book, So just a lovely range of eclectic papers. Another one like this with a beautiful bird. And these paper, oh wait, hang on, tracing paper, beautiful texture. And then this paper, I love this paper. I got a bunch of stamp catalogues and books, and I just love the vintage look to it. Like you can tell the different colour tones, and I love this. I thought that works so well with this cover. Love, love, love that, love that. I think I might need to make some stamp journals or something. Here's one of my little clusters that I made, and I love how it says dream, and this says, it's the lyrics to You Are My Sunshine, and here's a bit of authentic French, no not French, vintage ephemera. So it just tucks in. I love the little old vintage numbers, and that tucks in to there, or you could tuck it all the way under like that too. So I love that configuration, this page spread. And then we've got another pocket bag page thing with a vintage library card. So I love these. They have such a lovely colour, and you can write on the back of them. And I love the typewritten font on the front. I love this page too, manuscript book, and just the black and white lines. I'm loving more of this beautiful illustrations here, a bit more colour. I love the little dogs here. He's so cute. Stapled in this, so you've got a flip. And I really love this paper. It feels really nice. It's quite thin, but yeah, I don't know, it just feels nice, the texture. And then one of Bonnie's candy bags, and one of these tags with the Diamante. And at the back I've just got an index card, so you can see that's a tuck spot behind there too. Love this page here, again using black and white, and just all sorts of pages. It's like a calendar page. And I've just got this tiny little glassine envelope here, so you can put something, a little secret treasure in there. Stick that there. Another beautiful page, crinkle, crinkle, crinkle. Love these unique graph papers. One of my clusters with vintage papers, with the vintage pattern paper and vintage ledger paper. And then I just tucked in this little baggy thingy, tea bag. And in here, this vintage bank check thingy. That is so cool. Love that. Put that back in. Tucks into here. Of course, some music paper. It just works so well with the black on the cream paper. Black embroidery thread for the binding to tie in with the theme again. And I love this. This is just one of those little scrap pads, and just I love all the different textures, the different colours. You can journal all on here and journal all on these, or just it's fun to play with. Interactive. Loving that. Just got another little coin envelope. This one's a smaller size, and you can tuck a little treasure into there as well. This piece, it's like a belly band, and then more authentic vintage ephemera. So it tucks in like that. Whoop. And then, yeah, so now we're getting to the other sides of the pages. And what do we have in here? We've got a large flash card this time. In this bag pocket, if I can get it back in. Then we have a more vintage ephemera. This is cool with the green. And we've got one of these pockets that I sewed together, and one of Kylie's beautiful vintage tags. Oops, can't get that in. So it just tucks in paper clips on there. I did a lot, some of the things are stuck on, but a lot of them are paper clipped so that you have the freedom to move them around, and maybe you want to use them in different projects. I've stapled in this beautiful, beautiful lace with the flower, so you get a bit of a flip there. Yeah, so you got this creative freedom to move these things around, so more in my style that I like. And beautiful vintage type of envelope here with a reindeer. I thought that was so sweet. So I like tucking these on like this, and then you put the paper clip on to hold it in place, like that. So a large bag page here, and inside is just some more vintage ephemera. Here it is, a nice little long sheet, so you've got all this writing space down there. I love all these unique pages. So my favourite thing about junk journals, or one of my favourite things, is just how you can have so many different types of papers, and they're not all the same. Just makes it so interesting and engaging. So yeah, while I get that in, I'll let you know this is available in my Etsy. So I'll leave the link to Willowbound Journals if you're interested. There's a doily again, and more vintage ledger paper in this wonderful, wonderful bag. I just love the texture of it. And then we've got this cool little card here. I've never seen that before, but I kind of like that. And a large index card, so it tucks on like that. Another one of Kylie's Paper Daisy Journals tags. And here, this image of this lady, beautiful vintage image. Ledger paper, there's that beautiful illustrated page. Another pocket, this time it's made out of an envelope, and then just another beautiful tag there in that little pocket. Another flashcard, this time it's a division flashcard. And there's that beautiful piano paper. So let's just open up this little extra pocket here. And what I put in here are all the things that I pulled out to put into this journal that didn't quite make it in. So I still wanted you to have it, if anyone is interested in this journal. So we've got a bunch of other bags and envelopes. Since this is a bag journal, I wanted to put as many bags and, you know, little envelope thingies in it. So there's all these bags to play with. I mean, you could stick this on the pages if you wanted. You could paper clip these in, or you can use these in other projects. There's some other book pages that didn't quite make it into the journal, but I love using book pages, and these are just different types. This one is in a different language. I can't remember which language it is. Swedish maybe? German, I'm not sure. And then another different type of page, and again I was just thinking of the black and white theme and the vintage look for some of these, and this page didn't quite make it in either. But yeah, that is just a few little extras. Of course, I put them in a bag as well, so there's an extra bag you can use. And yeah, just a whole range of different bags throughout this journal, since it was my inspiration, the bag. Okay, so I'll tuck that in there. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. And do you like this style of journal? I really like this style. It's such a fun type of journal to make. So I want to see if I can find any more bags so I can make more. Anyway, thanks guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!